Ever wondered what would happen if Lego met Lovecraft in a strategic fight to the death? Well, welcome to Cataclismo. My name's Tom from LT Gaming, and today we're diving into Cataclismo, freshly emerging from early access in its 1.0 glory. It's a real-time fortress building survival game from Digital Sun and published by Hooded Horse, but the big question with this one is, should you brave the mist or should you barricade your wallet? Let's find out. Before the horrors catch up with us, remember to hit the like button and help us on YouTube, subscribe for more gaming content and ring the bell for notifications. It massively helps the channel. And trust me, you're not going to regret joining our gaming community. Alright, let's go. Cataclismo is a real-time strategy game that masterfully blends in fortress building elements. In this medieval fantasy siege defense game, players are tasked with constructing fortifications, rallying defenders, and fending off waves of terrifying creatures. The game's premise is straightforward yet compelling. You are humanity's last hope against the horrors, these nightmarish entities that are emerging nightly from the mist, intent on obliterating your meticulously crafted defences. During the day, you gather resources, design and build fortresses brick by brick, and prepare for the onslaught. When night falls, you brace yourself to defend and test the resilience of your strategies and structures. This game is emerging out of early access on March 20th, and Cataclismo's 1.0 release introduces a wealth of new content. You'll be able to delve into the Depths biome, a murky new setting available across campaign, survival and skirmish modes, and this biome is going to introduce unique mechanics tied to darkness and light levels, adding fresh challenges to gameplay. The full launch will also complete the single player narrative with 6 new missions, most of which are set in this Depths biome. Additionally, the survival mode has been overhauled to incorporate roguelike elements, enhancing replayability. Let's delve into what I believe is Cataclismo's most engaging feature, the base building mechanics. This game offers remarkable creative freedom, allowing you to construct your fortress brick by brick. This modular system is reminiscent of building with Lego with my kid, for example. It provides an intuitive and enjoyable experience as you add on defences, modify your walls, gates and so on. It's genuinely satisfying to design custom-made structures and tailor your defences to withstand the impending onslaughts. However, this freedom comes with its own set of challenges. Ensuring structural integrity requires careful planning. A single weak spot can lead to catastrophic collapses. It's both rewarding and at times frustrating to see your beautifully engineered walls crumble due to one overlooked flaw. This aspect does add a layer of depth to the gameplay, as you have to consider both the aesthetic and functional aspects of your designs. Cataclismo's resource management is both intuitive and engaging. Players gather essential resources, wood, stone and oxygen, to construct and maintain their fortresses. The game offers a streamlined approach to resource management, allowing players to focus on building and defense strategies without becoming overly bogged down by complex systems. The combat mechanics in Cataclismo, however, offer a blend of real-time strategy and tower defense elements. You have to strategically place your units and fortifications to fend off the horrors. The game draws inspiration from titles like Age of Empires 2 and Warcraft, incorporating elements that fans of these classics are going to appreciate. However, I have to note that sometimes in siege defense sequences, it can start to feel a bit lackluster. There's a certain lack of intensity that you might find within other RTS titles. Cataclismo's 1.0 release introduces several notable features and enhancements that significantly enriches the gameplay. One of the standout additions is a new building piece, previously exclusive to Kickstarter backers, which allows for unit teleportation similar to the Citadel's capabilities. This feature offers strategic flexibility, but it comes at a high cost resource, and I'll be honest, I haven't really worked out how to use it, but the teleportation is undeniably cool. The developers have also implemented numerous quality of life improvements and balance adjustments, enhancing overall gameplay fairness and enjoyment. Notably, the survival mode has undergone a comprehensive overhaul, shifting towards a more survival orientated experience. This revamped mode retains the relentless enemy waves, but introduces in-run roguelike upgrades and a rock paper scissors mechanic, adding depth and replayability. These changes make the game more engaging as players have to adapt their strategies to evolving challenges. The final act of the campaign mode, which I've touched upon already, has been completed with 6 new scenarios, providing a satisfying conclusion to the narrative. There's also the introduction of the Depths biome across all game modes as well, adding for a more varied gameplay experience. Things like the hero character has also received a makeover, giving you more tactical options during battle. These updates, alongside numerous bug fixes and performance enhancements, reflect the devs' commitment to refining the game based upon player feedback, so this is an extremely positive sign overall. Cataclismo's full release boasts a comprehensive 17-mission campaign, guiding players through a richly woven narrative set in a world shrouded by the mist. You step into the shoes of Lady Iris, leading humanity's last bastion against the encroaching horrors. The storyline is very engaging, with well-executed voice acting and immersive lore that enriches the overall experience. The difficulty curve throughout is well designed, introducing mechanics and challenges at a manageable pace. Early missions serve as a gentle introduction, allowing players to familiarise themselves with the game's systems. As you progress, the complexity escalates, demanding more strategic planning and resource management, which keeps the gameplay fresh and rewarding. One of the standout additions in the 1.0 update is the Depths biome. This new environment plunges players into shadowy caverns, where light becomes a crucial survival tool. Units cannot engage enemies while lurking in darkness, necessitating the strategic placement of light sources to illuminate pathways and reveal lurking threats. This mechanic adds a thrilling layer of tension and strategy, as you have to balance exploration with a constant threat of unseen dangers. Visually, the Depths biome is both eerie and captivating, with its dimly lit corridors and oppressive atmosphere. It's a place where every corner could conceal a lurking horror, making each expedition into these depths a test of nerves and planning. If you enjoy claustrophobic caverns packed with horrors and a fair share of regret, the Depths biome will be right up your alley. Okay, let's do some quickfire pros and cons so you guys have a good snapshot of what this game is about. Engaging strategic depth, Cataclismo massively combines the creativity of sandbox games with the cerebral planning of city builders, offering a richly rewarding experience for strategy enthusiasts. Strong replayability, with its multiple game modes including a narrative-driven campaign, skirmishes and wave-based survival mode, the game provides ample opportunities for varied playthroughs, keeping the experience fresh and engaging. A unique atmosphere and visual style. The game's dark fantasy setting, coupled with its voxel-based castles, building mechanics, creates a distinctive, immersive visual experience that sets it apart from other titles in the genre. Now, on the cons side, there is quite a steep learning curve. The intricate building system, while rewarding, can be quite daunting and finicky for newcomers, potentially leading to some frustration, particularly in the initial stages. This might be a personal point, but UI quirks. I found sometimes the clunky menus and inefficient building tools really hinder the overall gameplay experience. I'd love to see this streamlined into a more intuitive process. There is also a potential for repetitiveness. Despite the variety of game modes, there is a risk of the content becoming repetitive over time, especially once the novelty of the mechanics wears off. Sometimes on some of the bigger maps, I found myself somewhat going through the motions by the 10th wave, for example, and that is not ideal. Final verdict and recommendation. Well, Cataclismo stands out as a remarkable fusion of real-time strategy and fortress building, offering players an immersive experience that challenges both tactical acumen and creative construction skills. The game's unique brick-by-brick building system provides a level of depth and satisfaction that is engaging and rewarding. But who ultimately is going to enjoy this game? If you're a fan of titles like They Are Billions or RimWorld and relish the thought of constructing elaborate fortresses to withstand relentless hordes, Cataclismo is undoubtedly going to appeal to you. Its dark fantasy setting, combined with intricate building mechanics, gives you a fresh take on the genre that is challenging and captivating. But who might want to wait with this one? Well, newcomers to the real-time strategy genre, or those who prefer a more casual gaming experience, might find the complexity and difficulty curve somewhat daunting. The game offers tutorials and a gradual introduction to mechanics, but the depth of strategy required could be overwhelming for some. Additionally, players sensitive to some UI quirks might want to wait for future patches and optimizations before diving in. If you love deep, challenging survival scenarios and the thrill of building elaborate fortresses only to watch monsters try and often fail to breach them, Cataclismo might just become your next gaming obsession. Thanks for tuning in on this one, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.